Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. If you like making money, subscribe to the channel. I talk a lot about undervalued investment opportunities that I see in the world, and you guys are welcome to ride these opportunities up with me and the channel. So subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumb up for the content. I'm going to be answering a question that a subscriber wrote. It says, Andy, if we are supposedly in an expansion phase, and the prices of materials have doubled, and as a result, it's slowing down the amount of new builds, then how will it play out from your point of view? In my mind, this demand is reducing due to costly materials, so the prices will have to come down, deflationary, affecting the rate of growth and slower inflation, slower rate of dollar weakening. So prices going, and this is a stickler, all right? Prices going down just mean that prices go down. It doesn't mean it's deflationary. Deflation is when the money supply collapses. So what's going to happen is if the building costs go up, what it means is that all of the real estate prices are going to go higher, all of them. Existing homes will be the buy of the century if we can't build more homes at cheaper prices. So what's going to happen? New home prices are going to go up, and existing home prices are going to go up because what they're going to do is, if you don't have enough homes, here in where I live, we have 20 buyers or so to every single house being sold on the market. Everyone is buying new homes, and right now they're like not selling new homes because the back order is so large. So what people are doing is they're aiming all their guns or all their buying power at the existing homes that do exist. So homes are going for $80,000, $100,000, $150,000 over asking, sight unseen, no inspection, nothing. It's like, oh my God. So it will slow down a little bit the inflation rate because you're having less loans against less new homes. The problem that we're going to get into is that you're going to have the haves and the have-nots. You're going to have a lot of people that are going to be able to own and afford a home because they're already in it. And then you're going to have a bunch of renters. If they can't buy, if they can't afford to purchase it, they're going to be renting. And you're going to see rent prices going up. And when you have inflation from money printing, from giving out stimulus checks, we're still going to have some inflation. All that's going to do is drive the prices even higher. So this is a weird problem with not a very good solution. And if energy prices go up, it's going to make everything even less affordable. You're going to see copper go up. You're going to see the materials for all of these things go up. You're going to see transportation costs for all these things go up. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing oil go up. So the best thing I think that I did is I bought a house and locked my costs in. Because I know people look at real estate, they'll look at it from different perspectives. One perspective is the Robert Kiyosaki perspective. And that perspective is a house, if you're not cash flowing the house, it's a liability. And I agree. That's fine. But if I buy a house and the cost to live in that house is cheaper than all the other options by 50 or 60%, well, lock in that cost. I locked in a lower liability. And if you're in an increasing price environment, I am making money and living free if I were to sell the house. So I've been, you can be in a house for at least here. If you're in your house, I would say at least 2 years, you've made well over 100,000. And I know this. I know that people are afraid of speculating in real estate, but there's no inventory. It's gone. And right now, to get into it, I think it's going to be very difficult, at least for where I live. So we've got that aspect. Then we've got the aspect of copper going up. We've got the aspect of all the mining companies, the energy costs. It's just going to get more expensive. So you're going to have those that can afford to buy, and you have those that are just going to be renting, unfortunately. And the impact, I think, will be negligible for this boom because we have certain things will be vastly demanded for progressing these renewables into the future. You're going to need more copper no matter what you do. If they're going to do electric vehicles, if they're going to put in different infrastructure, if they're going to build more homes, copper, 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 and all those. So I think copper's a good bet. Oil is going to be an exceptional bet. People, they look at it from one perspective, which is that perspective is electric vehicles are coming. It's going to reduce demand. I look at it like we're going to have to mine all of the materials for electric vehicles and the batteries and all of these things, the tertiary things like infrastructure and all these renewables. There's going to be so much mining going on that we're going to put so much carbon into the air before these renewables even come on that I'd like to see what the break-even points are on them, just for carbon emissions. So I think that oil is going to go vastly higher before it goes down. And then eventually, what I think will happen is that oil will level out, and then it'll stay kind of level until the demand for oil goes down substantially worldwide. I don't think it will go down worldwide for another maybe 20, 30 years. And the reason being is a lot of countries don't have the infrastructure to do electric vehicles. And even if they did, I don't think we have the materials to build this many electric vehicles. I don't even think we have the materials to build as many as what we think. We're going to be hitting shortages of minerals, maybe 80 different minerals or so, 60 different minerals, rare earth metals. And I'm talking about the actual production output. Maybe not scarcity like we don't have it, and maybe some we don't have it. I know by 2050 silver, they were looking to use in the year 2050 more silver than we have in reserves today. I don't think that silver's there. So I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to have to try to substitute absolutely everything. So maybe there's a bunch of opportunities there. What I think is going to happen is that we're going to have this large mixture of everything coming together, where we use hybrid vehicles, we use electric vehicles, we use fuel cells, we use absolutely everything. That's what I think is going to happen worldwide. And it's going to be a mixture of everything. And then the price will be very close to each other. And I also think that we're going to use a huge mixture of natural gas, oil, maybe even coal still, and renewables. I think we're going to use absolutely everything. The downside, the best upside, yeah, I'll talk about in another video, but I do think we're going to use absolutely everything. So I don't think it's going to affect it because of the deficits out in the future of the demand side wanting these materials. It may affect the inflation side a little bit, but they're just sending checks out anyway, so that's going to make up for it on the short-term basis. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what your guys' comments are. So leave it in the comments section. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.